BunBun there saying to start making Vikings. Got a second battle cruiser out. Vikings are teching up against the Colossi that we just saw. Stalkers ran into some ground there, so weren't able to chase down this badly damaged battle cruiser. 55 out of 550 remaining. And Otakuma has guys just hanging out over these bases, ready to see what happens with our forces. So not great. We've got an observer of our own now, but that's going to move with the force when it moves. No extra observers around the map. Just going to have to play by the seat of our pants at this point. He's got obs at the expos that are closest to us. He's got the control of neither of the towers right now. He had control of one a little while ago. Got what is 28 units here in control group 1, ready to go and make another run for it. You can see the units tab up here. 2 Colossi and 6 Stalkers for Otakuma, and 6 Siege Tanks, 6 Marauders, 7 Marines versus a few Battle Cruisers, a ton of Marines, a ton of Marauders, and Immortals are starting to come out from RedIron to tech against those Siege Tanks that were so much trouble a few times. Chrono boosting those out. Blink Stalkers have been researched in case we need to jump over some walls and get around stuff. Also have upgraded level 1 of the ground weapons. Should work on number 2 fairly soon. Got the planetary fortress down here for BunBun, making sure things don't go crazy. Otakuma is leaving this spot. He put down his proxy pylon and has his observer ready at this expo in case we try anything. Good map visions everywhere. Jinya brings in his command center to the gold, even further expoing past where BunBun and RedIron are. No expo at all for RedIron, just trying to pump out units with that 1600 minerals and 300 gas that had been stored up while he was out in battle. We're going to take this pylon out down here because we do want to grab that expo. Starting to put down some pylons of our own. Vikings show up first, don't do much, but here's the rest of the units. Will we see this observer? No, we don't see it, but we are moving this massive force back to protect our base because we know that they saw that pylon get destroyed, and instead of being caught away from the main, we are gonna keep all the bases covered. Lots of supply depots coming out from BunBun. He's got about 3 supply left. More Vikings, Marauders, Stalkers, and Immortals coming out from RedIron, trying to tech against this army that has just really stomped us a few battles. And here's why. Tons and tons of Siege Tanks. No upgrades on the tanks, no upgrades on the Marines or Marauders. We are not seeing those Colossi. Where are those guys hanging out? There they are. We've got 4 Colossi sitting up, ready to eat up those bio units as the RedIron BunBun force moves out across the map. It gets split up by the ground a bit. BunBun trying to expo right below the Jinya force as Okatuma loses another pylon right next to the base, and at this point we've got forces coming out from the base to try to do some damage. I was going to move back over here to protect the base again. Jinya moves that command center out of there, doesn't want to lose that many minerals and SCVs, so just transfers them over to the gold, starts up an economy, only has 100 or so minerals, good mineral usage going on this. Moves back some SCVs because they are still set to gather at these minerals. Kind of a bad idea to have SCVs traveling all around the map because you can see BunBun right there is pinging that on the map and saying kill that. So here comes the force just moving on in, gonna try to take that out, and you know that Jinya and the other guy Otakuma are just expecting that to happen massive ways. Got an Immortal coming in to the gold, just a little bit of a harassment or scare there. He moves the base out of that expansion just because of that one immortal coming in, and then after reorganizing some control groups, here we take out these gas mines. We've got 10 Vikings on control group 2, hoping to deal with these Colossi, and we've got a bunch of stalkers ready, lots of marauders, marines, siege tanks, just ready to take on this massive force here. All the Vikings are getting out of the way in case there's a huge stalker attack. That way they get saved for when the Colossi show up. Huge force moving down here, getting everybody in order. Just a few minutes left in this game, so we know it's going to be one of those kind of battles. Oh, we got a battle cruiser over here taking on some stalkers, and who will see who first? We've got the RedIron BunBun force taking on a bunch of stalkers. Here comes control group 2 to take out those Colossi. We've got a fresh battle cruiser in over here. The stalkers are going to be trying to micro those down. The immortals are coming through, doing some damage on the marauders and on the tanks. The Yamato cannons start firing as BunBun and RedIron start using these forces together. The siege tanks have nothing at this point that they can do up against the battle cruisers, and these Vikings right here were the critical point there, just knocking out those Colossi. Come on in, do a little bit of harass before these stalkers can get back to the base, just completely wrecking the base until those stalkers show up. Still have a siege tank hitting those guys. They're going to transform and fly on out. More battle cruisers, more immortals coming in. Going to make easy work of these siege tanks. We see some banshees flying around, but not a whole lot left in the units tab for Otakuma. Just a few stalkers that he has watching these Vikings over here. We're going to have more forces moving up for BunBun and RedIron, as well as some SCVs to repair those battle cruisers as they battle. 3 bases for those guys. We got resources gathered by Jinya will be split among remaining allies. So the Terran player has bowed out, even though he has a few tanks and banshees and marines left. He's going to leave it to Otakuma and see what he can do. These SCVs right here, some hero SCVs, repairing these battle cruisers as they fight. RedIron selecting one, BunBun selecting the other. Just focus firing as well as Yamato cannons. We've got RedIron's observer up here for good vision. Once these immortals and sentries come up here, there will be not a lot that the stalkers can do. Tons of gas, no minerals. We just completely wrecked their economy by taking out Jinya's base and making it really hard for this to still be a team game. All these gateways and stargates just not even being used. I guess the stargates probably came out after they saw the Vikings, but they GG at this point. Not a whole lot of minerals going. They just see a force that just keeps coming and won't quit, and that is due to BunBun sitting back here microing everything, and RedIron doing the controlling and the micro. Good timing on the base placements, good timing on the attacks, just keeping away from the tanks and the Colossus when it was important, and a little bit of tech work just helped everything end well for RedIron and BunBun, which it did not start off that way at the front end with that first attack. So I'm glad that worked out, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.